Okay, at about 11 o'clock last night, Miss Coco Bean decided she was over the anesthesia. Now, I want to show you something. This prong collar is really more a verbal clue for her than me yanking on it all the time. She has degenerative disc disease, and the vets have said, you know, if you use that kind of a collar, you could injure her. But it's really a clue to her. I don't yank on it all the time. It's one of the training tools that when she has it on, she knows she's working. So today is the second day after surgery, and like any patient, sit. I want to get her up and out of bed. So she has her working clothes on today, good girl, which is the collar and the vest. Now, I'm giving her a little bit of leeway with the collar because, as you saw in the video on yesterday, she was had her nose in the ground. And someone I know who has dogs of her own said that the anesthesia might leave an odor in their system, and she was re-establishing things. But she has to get back to work. Walk. Good girl, what a good girl. Now see, this is what I have to avoid. And I can work with her a little better when we're not on camera. Sit. When she's doing something she knows is wrong, and I don't want to yank on the collar, I stop her from doing anything. Sit. Sit. So anyway, she's doing much better 2 days after on the second day after the surgery, and I'm going to give her a little bit, about a half an hour of getting back to work. And then she'll probably take a nap. Now let's try it again. I usually use my right hand for walking her, but I've got to do it left-handed. Ready? Home. Now this is also to let her know she still knows all of her stuff. No, sit. Good girl. Good girl. It's actually reassuring to her. Sit. Home. Home. Now you can see I'm not using the collar at all with any force. It's really a learning tool, and in her world, when she has that on, she's working. Sit. She's a little sloppy today, but she made it out of surgery, and all we're doing is reminding her of everything she already knows. Sit. Sit. Now what you don't want to do with a prong collar is ever really jerk the collar really hard, unless you have a pit bull that's going after somebody. You shouldn't ever have to use it like that. The dog should understand it's communication and not control. Sit. Nope, stay. Okay, home. So she's doing 200% better than yesterday. Even with her nose being in the ground and being a little distracted. It may take a couple of days of working with her, but she's back to herself.